Morning, everybody. Found a big story to wake up to. John Cena injured on the European tour. I guess he has hurt his Achilles tendon. As far as I can tell, there's no videos on YouTube of John Cena getting injured at his match last night. Maybe people just have the video and they don't even know what they had. More than likely, Cena finished the match, and it wasn't until after he went to the back and complained about his Achilles that maybe a doctor looked at it and told him that it was injured. I honestly first thought when I read the story, since it's actually up on WWE's website, is that they were going to be covering up for Cena missing some shows, and they were going to be replacing him with Shawn Michaels and the New Age Outlaws for a weekend of house shows. I think everybody's read that story by now. But when I went and looked up the dates that Shawn Michaels is actually working, it's not till the end of May, not the beginning of May. So I think there actually might really be something to this story. And if there is, an Achilles tendon injury is nothing to be, nothing that you can really think he's going to be able to go out and work the next pay-per-view with. If he is really injured, and it is injured to the point WWE is saying he is, they're screwed. Kobe Bryant blew his Achilles tendon out, and this is an injury that takes 6 to 9 months to come back from. Pretty much the Lakers have already written off all of next season for Kobe Bryant, saying that he won't be able to play, and they're trying to find a way to use his amnesty clause to try and release him to be able to bring in more stars to bolster up the Lakers for next year. So I have actually tried to sit here and think before I started making this video how they can replace John Cena versus Ryback for the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. And I mean, without doing a ton of shaking up the card, I have no idea. It's been a long time since, well, I guess you can go back to Hell in the Cell when that card really got shaken up for the reason of an injury, but I think they just sort of placed Ryback in there for John Cena. If you go back to the Great American Bash pay-per-view from SmackDown, when they first started doing the wellness policy, that thing got really screwed up because everybody got the inflated liver enzymes, and like almost half of the SmackDown roster wasn't suspended, but they weren't be able to use on the pay-per-view because of their own testing. You can go back to, I think it was John Cena got injured, where they had to replace Cena versus Orton with Triple H versus Orton, which I think they replaced him the day of the pay-per-view, which didn't really make sense, but Triple H came out and he won his 10th title that day, and Triple H defended the title 3 times on the pay-per-view. I think they sort of saved it, but I don't think, maybe if you're not a Triple H fan, it's not your favorite pay-per-view in the world, but it's one of mine. I don't know if they're just going to call CM Punk and have him, come in because, he's injured and needing rest, but there is no real injury that needs any surgery or anything like that. But if you do, don't you have to sort of bring back CM Punk as a face, or do you have CM Punk versus Ryback heel versus heel, or do you just sort of expose that Ryback hates John Cena like everybody else and he's not really a real heel? Do you try and break up these matches? You have 100 number 1 contenders over on SmackDown with Sheamus and Randy Orton and Big Show. Do you slide one of those guys over since Sheamus is fighting Mark Henry? And that match is sort of just a throwaway anyway. You just put Sheamus versus Ryback. Have that be your match. I don't know. They're using Shawn Michaels for these house shows. You just have Shawn Michaels come and work this one show. That's not gonna happen. But I don't know. Achilles injury really could screw up WWE right now. I hope it's not as bad as people are saying, but if it is, this pay-per-view and as well as the future of WWE might be really broken up without John Cena. You got Brock Lesnar. He costs a lot of money. The Rock is injured. People are saying he's never coming back. CM Punk's lying on his couch playing video games, reading comic books right now. I don't know what they're going to do. I know they'll always figure it out because there's always another show, and they keep trucking. It's not like they're just going to close it down because John Cena's hurt. But, it's going to be weird. Peace out.